He's going to try to get into the main perhaps, or just try to kill any roving Zerglings moving around. More Mulas coming in though for 815. He's going to try to pick off some things in the main base, some SCVs. And Science Facility already up for Nada, already having researching Irradiate, and Nada still working off of one base. This is very, very old school. This is Boxer-esque. Just rewind to 2001 and you'll see Terran builds all the time like this, but you don't see them too often nowadays, and it's sad you don't see them because look how Nada has made it just so successful against the 12 hatchery build. Against the standard build, Nada has just shown this build being very effective, and Nada actually, that was a little careless there, losing his dropship. Now he will lose that siege tank up there. There were enough Mulisks to micro against it, pretty much. Oh, but Nada has spotted the hidden expansion now at the 1 o'clock position. Nada with excellent scouting there. And I don't know how long he's going to be able to hold this. 815 is going to be able to hold this. He's in big trouble now. He's going to try to pick up his natural expansion now that the tank is finally dead. But, you know, he's been with one gas for a long time. He's not going to have lurkers basically forever. He's just not going to have lurkers. And Nada now finally is ready to move out and get his expansion. He already has 2 science vessels out, and Irradiate is already done researching. So once he gets 2 Irradiates off, those Mulisks are just going to... Oh, and Irradiate, first Irradiate goes off. Good pull there by 815, but he certainly looks concerned. He has right to be concerned. 2 science vessels are quite a scary sight here, and just with Mulisk Zergling mining off of one base, it's going to be tough for him to get back into this game. Really tough, and against a player like Nada, especially tough. Nada getting his 3rd Rax up, and his command center is almost complete, ready to be floated. Nada now getting his, you know, going back to Medic Marine, which is the most successful here for the late game. He might mix in some tanks also, but he actually doesn't need to right now. He's just facing Mulisks and Zerglings. He has done the damage he needed in the beginning by ledging that, cliffing that ledge at the natural expansion. Now he's moved all of his forces to the upper right, but 815 might be going for a very important sneak right now into Nada's base. Now that Nada has all of his forces at the upper right, 815 perhaps just waiting until you can see that they're all there, and then he's going to run into Nada's base. This is a good chance for him to try to come back in this game, and he is going to do just that right now. He's going to try to sneak into Nada's base. Nada does have a couple of Marines, but this might not be enough though for Nada. This could be disastrous for Nada actually. If these forces get in, I don't think Nada knows this is coming at the lower right. Now he sees it. Oh man, now the Mulisks flying in. Nada could be in big trouble here, and I say that with great trepidation because it was a very, very amazing game played so far by Nada. Nada trying to repair this bunker. This bunker is critical. He does have 4 Marines in it, and so I think this bunker, wow, and hear the cheers in the background. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but Nada has managed to hold off this rush, and wow, just that one bunker, a hero bunker with the SCVs around it, just killed so many Zerglings and so many Mulisks, prevented that whole army from getting in there. And that's the problem with going for Mutiling. Once you get some upgrades for the Terran units, once you get a sufficient number of Medic Marines, it's just so hard to win with just Mulisks and Zerglings against Terran armies. +1 attack up for Nada already on his Marines. I think he might be going for a sunken break here, or maybe he's just going to irradiate some drones. He could almost do that. And he is going to go for the sunken break. Defense matrixing the first Marine that goes in there, so it gets hit and saves the other Marines. Now it seems like he's possibly individually targeting, though. Oh, man, and Nada loses both of his science vessels. This is critical. Nada loses his science vessels also. Great play here, and the attack by Nada fails. So great flank attack by 815. I think single-handedly he's managed to claw himself back into the game here. I won't say he's ahead. He's not ahead right now. He still has those problems up there. Nada could even go and bring another tank back up to that cliff position now that the Muta count is down, but he has managed to claw himself with a sliver of hope right now back in the game by killing off those 2 science vessels with those Scourge. Great play there, moving in the Mulisks first to attract fire, and then moving in the Scourge. Nada has another dropship full of goodies, though, waiting for 815. I believe he's going to probably go back to the ledge. Ooh, that was a failed attack by 815, though, running into the Medic Marine face on. Not a good idea. And this is probably another tank in here trying to go up for the upper right, and I think he is going to get up there. He is going to get there, and since those 3 turrets are still alive, this is going to be terrible for 815. I don't think he has enough Mulisks to pick off this tank very easily. Tank now being dropped. Unfortunately, no SCVs, though. The SCVs would be critical, actually. Wonder why Nada didn't put any to repair this tank and the structures there. But man, he's already stopped mining entirely at the natural expansion, and now he's following up with another attack. He has an additional science vessel out now. Scourge taking out the dropship though, so still a little careless for Nada. And actually, one SCV still alive up there, so never mind. He does have an SCV up there that is going to be critical. Nada now following up with a large Medic Marine army here, and I don't think there's any standing army left for 815. 1-1 upgrade for Nada already. And we'll have to see. I think the Zerglings are probably 0-0. I don't even see a evolution chamber up yet. And he's forced to build some Hydralisks, actually. Interesting. Perhaps he has upgraded lurkers. He has upgraded lurker aspects, so he is going to desperately try and get some lurkers. He needs to get those lurkers, of course, before Nada attacks. If a Nada attacks right now, I think Nada's missing a chance right now, but perhaps he doesn't know it. If Nada was to attack right now, there would be absolutely nothing that 815 could do. 815 would just GG instantly, I think, because all those units against one Sunken and a couple of Mutiling is basically GG. Now for lurkers up, they're going to change the equation a little bit, but Nada does have those 2 tanks moving up with his army, so I think he's going to be able to deal with lurkers quite well. And if those lurkers go down, it will also be GG, of course. Just absolutely hurting for economy, hurting for resources, and wow, just that one tank is going to pick off the hatchery once again. This is just so bad for the Zerg player 815 right now, and Nada just once again showing how it's done, irradiating a lurker there, nice move. And of course he's far away from getting the hive tech he needs to deal with a late game Terran army, and Nada has had a late game army for a while now, just not the resources from an expansion to deal with, to be able to produce a lot of it. He's had the tech for quite a while, he's had science vessels quite a while. Looks like another attack trying to go in here, but this time Nada is ready. He's ready. He's seen those units coming, and they're not going to get anywhere near his main. Nada picking up his second expansion, and while 815 still does not have a single expansion up. This is just getting out of hand here. I expect 815 to GG once this army of his dies. There is no way back. I'd say pretty much he has a 1% chance of winning right now. If that, he's just so far behind. And just 3 lurkers, I believe, remaining for him. He's going to be trying to perhaps secure an expansion at the upper left somewhere, upper right somewhere, or just try to flank Nada. But Nada now has his Medic Marine army and his tanks. He has everything he needs basically at the front door. He doesn't need to. He wants to not lose his tank though. That would be bad. Defense matrixing the tank so it doesn't die. Nice move. And Nada now is going to charge up the ramp. We're probably going to see 815 try a last ditch attack at Nada's main. Or he's going to try to, I don't even know what he's doing, but it's over. This is GG. No matter what he does right now, it is GG for 815, and Wemade will win 3-1 this series. Absolutely amazing play by the Wemade team, managing to defeat Lucifer and then Flash. Just, you know, things that so rarely happen. Oh, what a mess. Nada has GG coming from 815. Nada had 815's ramp there, and Nada just destroying 815, showing an old school tech build in this final game of this series, and Wemade wins 3-1. I am so happy to have done this series. I have to say, this is just so great. And Nada, oh, what was Nada doing there? I have no idea. Someone explain that to me. I saw a 1, a 0, and a W. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I really don't know what that means. Someone explain that to me. Nada's a little ceremony at the end, but really Nada can do whatever he wants. He'll always be one of my favorite players, no matter what he does. 815, yeah, he's got to be disappointed. He played the game pretty conventionally. He probably would have done better against a conventional Terran, but you know, he's against Nada. I mean, Nada can just come and pull this build from like 2001 on you, and suddenly you have a tank overlooking your ledge, and you're just like saying, WTF, why do I have a tank overlooking my ledge? You're supposed to go for your fast expand. Come on, why didn't you go for 1 racks into fast CC? It's basically what 815 was thinking at the time, and Nada's like, no. I'm going to go for 1 base science vessels. Why not? And here's the KTF team. They're going to take their bow, and then Wemade will take their bow. They're looking quite glum here, having placed excellent players in pretty much the first second matchups, they had great players. Fourth matchup, they had 815, who's quite a nice player also, but still not managing to win. Reach, of course, was their shining moment in the series, which Reach just kicking the crap out of the 2v2 team on Wemade, putting out the fire there and playing excellently. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed the series. I am completely tired after casting for these 2 days, but I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm probably going to post this on Sunday, actually. But so have a good Sunday, guys. Have a good weekend. Thanks for watching.